When it comes down to running a business, there are a ton of different factors to consider. And if you're going to be successful financially, you want to make sure you keep that in mind. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is TLTurner. I'm a finance professional by background, by trade. And in my background, what I do is I spend a ton of time working with business owners and also helping them figure out how to win in their business. And one of the areas that I spend a lot of time is really understanding and realizing, okay, all right, why are so many businesses having challenges? Why are so many businesses struggling at times? And when you look at the statistics, it's a bit shocking because one of the things that you see is that every single year, there are about 627,000 businesses that start each year. Now, by the end of year one, 20% of those businesses will fail. By the end of year two, 30% will fail. By the end of year five, 50% of the businesses that started will fail. And then by the end of year 10, 70% of those businesses have failed. Now, this cycle is happening every single year. So if you do the math, in the first year, that's about 100,000 new businesses that fail each year. And there are a lot of reasons why that happens. But from the research that we've done and working with different business owners and different clients, one of the things that we found is that, for you to be successful as a business, there are a couple of critical elements that you need. And you need a good product strategy. I mean, that because if you don't have something to sell, then you're really not going to be in business very long. You need a good sales and marketing strategy. Then you got to get the word out about what it is that you do, what it is that you have, the solution you provide. Then you need an operational strategy, meaning a strategy to actually deliver on the promises that you made. And then a very, very important one is you need a financial strategy. Now, at the TLTurner Group, we don't provide all of these services. What we do is we focus on what we're great at. And what we are great at are financial strategies. Now, when you think about your financial strategy, it's going to come down to a couple of areas. The parts of your financial strategy are going to be bookkeeping, tax services, CFO services, and risk management. When you think about risk management, think about insurance and such. These are the critical elements of a successful financial strategy. Now, at the TL Turner Group, I'll be completely honest with you. We are not great at all of these things. We are great at bookkeeping and CFO services. Now, I'll tell you, we are CPAs, so I can do tax services and we know enough people in the risk management space. But to be completely honest with you, we're not good at those things. And at the TL Turner Group, we focus on what we are great at, because when we focus on what we're great at, we can help our clients the best. And in fact, one of the things that we're going to be introducing on our website and that you'll find is that where we're not great, if we're not the right fit for a business, we will do our best to help you find the right types of professionals that can help you. Because what we do is we focus on what we're great at. Now, the truth be told, we are not great for every industry. So when it comes down to bookkeeping, these are the types of businesses that we are great at. And I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to be very difficult for you to find someone else that is better than us in these areas. So when it comes down to bookkeeping, if you're a service-based business, meaning you're a law firm, you're a marketing agency, or you're an insurance agency, the TL Turner Group is great for you. We can definitely provide phenomenal services, support your business. If you're in the food and beverage industry, restaurants, bakeries, and bars, like, we are great when it comes down to bookkeeping and supporting your business. Now, of course, you may be looking and say, hey, my type of business isn't on that list. And that's great because we have tons of relationships with other bookkeepers, other accountants that probably can do a better job than we can of supporting your businesses. Because again, we focus on what we are great at. Now, when it comes down to CFO services, what we are great at is really helping growth stage companies that are at that point where they're ready to expand, they're ready to grow, they're ready to take things to the next level. And where we really, really add the most value is when it comes down to forecasting and modeling. Like, we can take any concept, any scenario that you give us, and we can create a financial model to come back and say, hey, here's what that looks like financially if you continue down this path. And then also with financial analysis, because as you're trying to make different decisions, we take the numbers and we actually make sense of them to help you understand, hey, we need to probably make a few changes over here or a few changes over here. That's financial analysis. And then last, management and investor reporting. We spent years working with Fortune 500 companies, some private companies as well as private, as well as smaller and private equity companies, really helping them understand, hey, the management team needed to understand the numbers and how are we doing? What types of adjustments do we need to make? And then investors needed to understand, hey, how is the company that I invested in? How are they doing? What's going on? And we help out with those critical areas. Now, again, at the TL Turner Group, we focus on what we are great at, because if we're not the best at it and we're not great at it, then we will do our best to help you find a accounting firm or find the right solution that can help you. Now, one of the things that I always say is that we're here to help people excel and win in business. So we create a lot of great content. So keep coming back, and thanks for tuning in.